everybody, and welcome to the stream. We're on another episode of Winging It. How's everybody in chat doing today? Oh, I hope everybody's doing well. It's good to see everybody. And if you would join me in saying hello to our wonderful, wonderful guest of the day, it is, call me CJ, so say hello.
Hello, Chad. I am here for the scuff. I am a semi-futurist VTuber that is still trying to find their niche, but this is going to be a lot of fun.
And you literally killed me 2 seconds before we said this. Oh, God. Oh, wait, are the audio levels really quiet? Hold on. I got this. Hold on. I got it. Give me a second.
Rebecca, can you explain It's the Donuts? Is that just something on your stream setup?
Hold on. CJ stands for quiet. That is not correct.
I mean, if you want, I can go into the lore of how my name came out. If you're curious.
Oh my god. Okay, how is it now? Is it okay now? Do I need to turn down the the music? How is the balance on everything? Are we good now? CJ, say something. Anything.
I'm saying something.
You're saying. Are the levels okay now, guys? Does everything sound okay? Oh gosh. Still really quiet? What do you mean? Oh my god, I am up so loud already. What do you mean? He's still inside the sound. No. That is not the case at all. Okay, hold on. Audio properties. Will this help at all? I mean, I have it set so that you're literally at, like, I'm not... Here, I'll increase your decibels too. If that'll do...
That's probably what you just gotta do.
I don't know why,
though. Out and blow out your stream speakers. Just do it.
Okay, if this doesn't fix it, I don't know what will. CJ, say something.
I am saying something.
Is that better? Y'all, did that work? This man- Shut up, Chronic. I don't need to hear this shit from you. I literally just got here and we're troubleshooting. I don't want to hear this nonsense from you. Whoa, that worked? Yay. Okay, that worked? Okay.
Yay!
I'm gonna turn down the music a little just to make sure. Bro was a whisper before. Wise. Man, but why? I didn't even do nothing. Hello? Whatever. Okay, I turned...
I'm also turning off noise suppression on Discord so people can actually hear me laugh and shit.
Oh my gosh. We got a little garbled, but it's okay. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome to the talk show where, you know, everything just goes the way that it goes and it's fine and we're dealing with it and we're alive and that's all that matters. This was the scuff that I was promised. Okay, wonderful. It worked out in the end then.
Perfect.
We're good. Okay. So, without further ado, CJ, would you like to kindly give your general greeting again, considering the first time might have been a little too quiet?
Yes, exactly, Chronic.
Chronic, shut up!
Hi, call me CJ. I am a sort of debuted VTuber with a very futuristic aesthetic, broadcasting from the far-off future of 30XX. I'm still trying to find my niche in terms of, like, games and stuff, but I have a lot of fun with this, especially when I get to do it with other people.
Hell yeah! Oh, Geek Son's here. Hell yeah! We got everybody in chat. This is wonderful.
Fuck yeah!
So, I think to start off and to make the interview flow a little easier, and just, you know, warm us up, get us ready for all the other questions. Do you want to start us off with some of your interests and hobbies?
Yeah, sure, that works. Outside of, like, the obvious, like, No. In my lore, there was not a nuclear apocalypse.
Chronic, just be quiet for 2 seconds, please. Fucking God.
Hey, I have chat open specifically so I can interact with it. This is the point.
I'm not mad at you, CJ. I'm mad at Chronic. Oh my God.
So, outside of the very obvious gaming, like every other VTuber, music is a very, very big part of, like, me and, like, my identity and stuff. I am always on the look for new artists, new bands, just new styles of music that I think I might like. Like, literally just a couple hours ago, I found this group called, what's their name again? The Toxhards, that are like Will Wood if Will Wood took even more psychedelics than usual.
Even more?
Like if you listen to Will Wood and the Tapeworms, or just Will Wood's solo work, you would know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Just look up the song Angus the Prize-Winning Hog and you will have a fucking field day.
Oh God, should I be afraid? I'm a little bit afraid.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I'm not gonna look it up right now. I'll look it up later. Oh God.
I've been seeing you, Proto. Don't worry, I've been seeing
Proto,
you.
we see you. You're good. Oh gosh. Chronic is thinking of a guy named John Titor from the future. June silencing the press as usual. Chronic, how many times do I have to tell you? You are not the press. That's not how any of this works. No, I don't want Chronic to be the press.
They have a little badge that says press on it. Sure, it's written in crayon, but it's still a badge.
It's written in crayon. Oh my God. Oh gosh. I'm glad to see that everything in this interview is going just as chaotically as I kind of expected it to. It's fine. Again, everything's fine.
What did you expect? What did you expect, June?
I know. It's fine. Oh gosh, I'm glad that Momochi is here to anchor me today, because otherwise I would just be losing it like the whole fucking time. Oh gosh. Okay, so more shifting gears into interview time. So, related to your interests and hobbies and, you know, being a VTuber in general, what do you find that you enjoy most about streaming?
Can I just say collabs in general? I'm not the biggest fan of doing streams all on my lonesome, mainly because I don't really have that big of an audience yet. But exactly, Chronic. But anytime I get to stream or do something with another person, I have exponentially more fun.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm very close to having a tabletop campaign set up featuring only other VTubers. We're just trying to figure out the day of the week that it's going to be on, and I'm super looking forward to finally being able to actually show it off. Because I did try to start it a long while back, but there constantly were scheduling issues, and so it died after session 0, which was a little upsetting. But that's what happens with tabletops, especially when one of us lived in Great Britain, and so we were always like, it was that a really weird time for them.
Oh God, yeah, the time zone issues. Yeah, that'll happen. Gosh. Oh yeah, but collabs and like being able to not only do like collaborations in general, but just within the group of, I get to collab with other VTubers who like have the same interests as me, like they also enjoy tabletop games and like all that kind of stuff. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, geek, it seems like anytime I join the community, someone makes that joke at least twice.
Oh my lord.
Like, just say it. Just fucking say it. You know you want to. Get
Didn't
it out of your system.
somebody say it in chat to you the last time that you, like, showed up in one of my streams?
Yes, they did.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, it's fine. Great Britain, or as it has been recently, kind of okay Britain. Oh, you trying to throw fighting hands with Rekka in chat right now, Chronic? Do I need to keep an eye on you more than I already do? God, it's fine. Okay.
Just go full fucking 1984 on them. It'll be fine.
I don't know if maybe don't Maybe not in my chat. You can do that in the Discord all you want. I don't care. Just not on the YouTube chat. Oh my lord. Okay, so in a similar vein, but kind of in an opposite direction when it comes to streaming, what do you find that you enjoy the least, or do you have like any sort of pet peeves when it comes to streaming?
Building up the energy to actually hit the go live button.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Part of the reason why my personal stream schedule is so fucking inconsistent is because every time I like wake up in the day, like, I really, really want to stream. But then every time I'm like, okay, I want to get everything set up and hit the start streaming button. Even if I don't mean to, my body always says like, oh, I gotta do this first, I gotta do that first. And 90% of the time I end up not hitting the go live button.
Oh, okay. I feel that though. I feel like, it's one thing to set aside time for like the actual stream itself, but it's a whole other thing to set aside time for like preparing and getting comfortable before a stream. That's like a whole other thing that you also have to deal with on top of doing the actual stream. It's a lot. It is a lot.
Exactly.
Oh gosh, I feel that though.
Geek, God.
Geek? Geek is oh my lord, Geek! You always be doing this.
How's the sugar babes?
Rekka? Huh? Wait, huh? You know what?
Don't mind me opening up Spotify to search up what the hell the sugar babes is.
Just push the flag. You know what? Rekka, I will flag you down for that later in the Discord. We'll worry about it later. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Well, they just Spotify's bio says they jumped with the teen pop bandwagon prior to the new millennium, which kind of, yeah. All right then. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Krusty or Crust. Yes, it very much is.
Oh gosh, what I do? You know what, geeks? Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Okay. See, every time that we do these interviews, I swear to God, I have like the whole list of questions and I'm always ready to be professional and do it. But the ADHD,
Your chat just reminds me of like my younger cousins.
My chat enables me and then they yell at me and I'm like, you are the one enabling me. What do you want me to do? Oh God.
Just put your chat on emote only mode.
Wait, you can do an emo only mode? Huh?
I mean, I'm talking about, because like I stream on Twitch, so I know there's like emote only mode, there's slow mode, there's sub only mode. I have no idea what you can do on YouTube.
I don't think there's an emo only mode on YouTube, unfortunately. No, not the press! Right. What press? What press, Chronic? Oh gosh. Okay.
Of course you would, Rekka.
Oh God, okay.
Fighting with your mods, the sign of a truly successful streamer.
I always be fighting with my mods, it's fine. Okay, back to the interview questions, the actual real interview questions. Okay, so when it comes to streaming and like getting into the VTubing community, who was your first inspiration to like start VTubing?
Ooh, that's a I guess the first person that invited me to actually like truly do VTubing specifically would be a streamer named Comfy Catboy. Like I just kind of came across them randomly one day and the Twitch recommended it and was like, and I just kind of liked their model, I liked their vibe, and they're the one that like I had tried streaming beforehand and like I used like a face camera and I never was the biggest fan of it, so I was trying to figure out like what else I could properly do. And their stream inspired me like, hey, I should look into being a proper VTuber. And so I found, I'm not kidding, I found a pit crew that said you can use her for commercial purposes. Set up a PNG tuber using Vtube and just streamed a couple times, and I had a lot more fun with that than I did when I had my face on camera.
That's great. I think I've talked about it before in a couple of the other interviews, but that's it.
Yes, exactly, like the good old space station Yammers. He's just really nice.
See, like, I had known that VTubers were a thing for a while because one of my very close friends was really into it and tried to get me into it initially, but I was just kind of like, I mean, I already have the people that I like to watch, and like I wasn't ready to branch out yet. But then like randomly YouTube had suggested me clips from certain VTubers, and then I kind of fell down a rabbit hole, and it was like, oh, this is why my friend likes it so much. I get it now.
Yeah, that's how it goes. I usually stay away from the big agencies because, like, the few times I've tuned into, like the big streams from like a big agency like Iron Mouse, or even just a big Twitch streamer in general, you feel less like you're part of community and more like you're just part of a faceless mass of eyes, and that is not the kind of thing I like at all. Which is why I like Comfy Catboy, which is why the streamer I spend the most time watching nowadays, Skin Teen. She mainly streams like a couple hundred people at most, but she still like takes time to speak to pretty much everyone in chat. They like when she was playing Control, there were in-jokes made at my expense because I could not keep my damn mouth shut.
Oh my lord. No, I love that though. The big community feel versus like being one of many like thousands of viewers and a big streamers thing. Like, I'm okay with watching large streamers, but normally if I am watching like my agency VTubers or like really, really big VTubers, I tend to not use chat. I'm just watching them for them. And then I don't like, it's not really like a community thing for me, versus when I'm able to like sit down and watch smaller VTubers or like independent VTubers, then it's so much easier and like, I don't know, more comfortable to join in like community conversations or chat or whatever it might be.
Exactly.
I don't even know what's going on.
I had to blow my nose real quick.
Nah, you good. I don't know what's going on in the chat right now. It's fine. Okay,
yeah,
so
I'm just watching it as well. It's certainly something.
This is what it normally is like. You guys are all distracting me in the background, but it's fine. This is nothing nothing different from what normally happens. I think in a similar vein to that question, so rather than who your first inspiration was, who would you say are your like biggest current influences in streaming?
That will most definitely be the person I mentioned before, Skin Teen, and also the person I don't really watch him as much as I used to, but also this man named Cheese Whiz Gaming. His vibes were immaculate, and I loved being a part of his chat.
Hell yeah.
Also, Chronic, hold on to that question because
oh no.
So, you'd be surprised. I am waiting for the hot take section. Don't you worry.
God, we will talk about the tomatoes later. Chronic is always doing this shit. Just if he says anything about tomatoes, just freaking ignore it. Oh gosh. Yes, Geek. You have a question, Geek?
What is your question?
I'm very, very interested to see what it is. Not this again. See, we're the whole merry-go-round of hell. Oh, lordy. You can't stop the press, oh, they try. I mean, your press isn't really that successful, considering there's not really a press. But, you know, you keep telling yourself that, Chronic. Oh, gosh.
Geek, what's your question?
Hold on. Geek is typing it out. I know.
This better be a goddamn paragraph with how long it's taking.
No! It'll be worth it though. It's geek, so it'll be fine.
You say that. I was actually,
God.
I actually finally got my 3D model like finished as of a couple days ago, and I was planning on using it on today's stream. But firstly, not only was my iPhone refusing to actually connect to VC Face, what I realized is that I have no idea how the glow effect that's integral to my model would even show up properly using the thing we're using to screen share right now. And so I pulled back up my old 2D model.
Yeah, so it wasn't working. We were trying to figure it out before stream, and then we
I'm probably
ended
gonna
up...
try to troubleshoot that after all this happens as well, because it was fucking strange.
Yeah.
I am not wearing Gucci.
Chronic, this is... You know what? Never mind. It's fine.
I want to know what Proto's question is.
Proto, do you have a question?
They said they have a question.
No, I did not block you. What you mean?
I mean, I've said some comments before that get like auto-modded, so maybe they use a bad word.
I mean, maybe. Sometimes my chat is just weird, because, like, for the longest time, and Chronic can attest to this, Chronic was always trying to send messages in chat, and they would just, like, only half of the time show up. And I would go back and, like, check in, like, my moderation thing and whatever, and, like, nothing would be flagged for review for me to, like, pick out. Like, there was just nothing. It just ended up in the void, and I'm like, huh? Yeah, YouTube just eats up comments sometimes, and I don't know why. Also,
so
Proto...
So you're saying that when I tried to say BRB taking a shit when I was in your stream, that wasn't you blocking it?
Wait, when did you say that?
During one of your Avion streams, the one that I showed up in.
I don't even remember you typing that, because that was the one where I was...
It's when I said, damn, the mods are really working hard today, is because BRB taking a shit didn't show up.
See, I am not going to lie to you. I got so tilted at the end of that stream that I do not remember.
Valid.
Oh, God.
Kamen Rider O's is the best Kamen Rider, don't at me.
Oh, shit. We're not even in the hot take section yet. Jesus Christ.
Although I also will give a special shout out to Kamen Rider Kiba for being the first one that actually got me into Kamen Rider in the first place. But I watched the most of Kamen Rider O's. I watched a bit of Kamen Rider Drive. I tried Force, couldn't get into it. I tried Double, couldn't get into it. For some reason, Kamen Rider O's just had me hooked.
So, to continue with the interview questions, because we're like not even a third of the way through.
Going by my time, we're less than a quarter through the interview, so we still got time.
I know the hot take section takes a long time. All of the time just goes into yelling about the hot take. It's fine. You know what? Anyway.
I'm looking forward to it.
So, when it comes to your streaming, what would you say, or how would you describe your relationship to your fan base? Because you can definitely see what mine is like.
That is a very hard question to actually answer, because people very rarely actually talk in my chat. I usually stream to one, maybe two people, and they lurk 99% of the time.
Oh, okay.
So I can't really say I have a relationship with my fan base, because like I've tried engaging with people like through my Mastodon, through my Discord, but they're also really fucking dead usually.
Y'all, you know the drill. You better go say hi over at CJ's channel, or I'ma find you, and you don't want me to.
Well, that's the problem. When like my chat's not on YouTube, I stream on Twitch. The last time someone, like, I was in a group of like a big content creator, and like they said, and like we tried to like get people into my channel and stuff. Not only did no one else actually join except for Jada themselves, Jada got into really, really bad and icky situations, and then I had to block her because she did some stuff that I do not feel comfortable repeating on live.
Fair enough. Oh, I'm sorry that it turned out that way, though. That is real shit.
It happens. It happens.
Chronic, you don't have a Twitch account? What you do? Even I have a Twitch account, and I'm not even on there for streaming. What you mean?
June, if you're curious, I can like type it to you on Discord, because what she did was very simple, but something I cannot agree with in the slightest.
I mean, yeah, you can type it to me and I'll read it. That's fine. Also, no, Proto, you don't have to worry. I will not tickle you. I do not, I don't tickle people in general. I don't know. That's not something I do. I can't do it. I'm only registered for YouTube. Gomenasai. You're okay, Gee. No worries. Oh, okay. Yeah. That'll do it.
Yep. I have no issues blocking her and moving on.
I don't blame you. My social media presence is more limited than you may think, and yet you are always here. You are literally always here every single time I stream. This is what you're spending your social media presence on, and I am grateful.
Don't. It's their choice. It's their choice.
Listen, there's nothing that makes me happier than bullying Chronic when he's here. I can't help it. It's a reflex.
At least they're not pissing away their time on a gacha game or something, you know?
I know, but still, it's just, it gives me so much serotonin to bully Chronic. Rekka agrees with me. We both do this in Discord literally on a consistent basis. It's fine. Oh gosh, Chronic has a very bullyable face. See, we're all in agreement. It's not Chronic's choice. I have a 12 engagement. Oh my lord.
Holy shit.
Excuse me, what about gacha games? Okay, Miss Ma'am, you don't...
I haven't laughed as hard since I played Monster Road Trip. Oh my god.
Also, yeah, Momoshi, Miss Ma'am, you know what? Close your ears for a little while if we're gonna talk about gacha games. It's fine. Oh gosh. Back to the interview questions, maybe. Oh lord.
I mean, she is a bat. She probably could use
Rekka,
that
I don't need to hear this shit from you right now. I'm trying to conduct an interview. Yes, I remember Lucas. We bully Chronic because he's our Chronic. Yeah, exactly.
He is the Chronic for the people.
Oh gosh.
Play the USSR national anthem. I had to.
Oh my god. Okay. Back to the interview questions. When it comes to your streaming, do you have any big goals that you are planning to accomplish at any time soon?
Mainly for now, my goal is to reach affiliate.
That's a good goal to have, yeah.
Like, I have the follower numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get better at actually streaming on a certain number of hours and a certain number of days. The big issue I have is that I don't stream to enough average viewers, usually.
Oh, okay. We gotta get your average up. That's what we gotta do. So, y'all, yes. I'm staring at you, chat. That Wheeze was legend. That Wheeze will live in infamy now, but don't worry about it. But yeah, affiliate, trying to go for affiliate and reaching affiliate to have, like, you know, not only upping your average, like, viewer count and, you know, meeting all the other requirements, but just having that as a goal in general, like, that's a great goal to have. I wish YouTube's was a little kinder, but, you know, I feel like it's probably better, at least suited for me, so I'm
you mean unlocking the join function?
Yeah, the monetization route. I think I've mentioned it to chat like a couple times already, but you need to have, 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers before you can unlock monetization. So it's gonna be a while for me. I don't mind that though, because I mean, this is, again, I do it for the love of streaming. I don't need to be monetized in order to like continue wanting to stream, but it's gonna take a heck of a lot longer.
Yeah, exactly.
Deadman, you're here. Welcome.
Hey,
good to see you.
Come on in.
You missed a good wheeze, but
welcome to the mosh pit.
And
welcome to chaos.
Oh gosh, all of the chaos. Anyway, in a similar vein, so we've talked about the goal that you want to accomplish. What do you think is the biggest goal that you have accomplished so far?
Ooh, that's a little hard to. This is gonna sound kind of lame, but actually getting people to talk in chat in the first place.
No, I don't think that's lame. It can be hard to get engagement.
Yeah, like granted, usually it's people that I've already known and networked with outside of Twitch, like JoJo or a couple of my old friends in school. But getting people to actually talk in chat is fucking chronic.
Oh my lord. I'm gonna kill him later, don't worry.
Well, shame, Rekka, shame.
Now is not the time for these jokes. Y'all, you just gotta wait your turn. So, yes, engagement is a hard thing to accomplish if people don't want to be engaged. So I'm glad that you were able to at least accomplish that.
That's the thing, though. It's not like I'm streaming to 0 viewers. People are tuning in, people are watching me play whatever I happen to play, which means in my eyes the stream was successful. I was entertaining to somebody.
I think, like, depending on the specific niche of a streamer that you are, sometimes, I guess it depends on the streamer. Sometimes it relies a lot on, audience participation and engagement, and then other times a lot of people might not have that because they are more of like a comfort streamer. They have their streamer on in the background while they're doing other things, and it's not so much about engaging in chat all of the time. So it depends. It's not it's obviously not a requirement for any streamer. We will never say no to engagement because engagement is a nice thing and we like having engagement, but the circumstances, depending on how the streamer streams and what the audience is there for, it depends. Yeah.
I mean, the last few games I've streamed before haven't necessarily really been comfort games, I would say. But even if I'm playing something as intense as Osu and I'm still a comfort streamer for somebody, I'll take it.
Yeah. Chronic, I don't want your engagement. Sometimes your engagement is too... No, I don't think you want it. You don't know what that entails. It only gets worse from me. Oh gosh. He got me real tilted the other day when I was playing Coffee Talk. Out of all games you could have gotten me tilted, and he got me tilted in Coffee Talk, and I was like, I can't do this right now.
Coffee Talk is decent. I prefer Valhalla for my bartending visual novels. I prefer Valhalla.
Fair enough. I still want Valhalla too, but I ended up getting Coffee Talk.
Fair enough. How long have I been streamed? That's a little hard to actually say, because I remember doing, like, test streams back when I was still in high school, like in 2017, 2018, something like that. But, but I would like to say is that, I can say when I first started trying to actually stream is when I created my Discord, which according to Discord, I was in February of 2020.
Okay. Before everything started falling and collapsing apart. Before the great, I don't know.
Before the panorama.
Before the panorama!
As the monetization filters would say.
Yeah, it's before the panorama. That's fine. We'll go with that.
We all know what you're talking about. We just can't say it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've mentioned it once before the
Formation attack.
Oh my god. I think you're gonna like this next question because this is mostly people's favorite question.
drunk.
Not the grunga.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean, we have the grongus in chat, but that's different. Anyway, the next question, and this tends to be, so far, most people's favorite question, I think, in terms of, like, the really, really, like, interview-heavy questions. Do you have any fun lore that you would love to share with chat?
I mean, as I mentioned in the beginning, I am broadcasting from the far future of 30XX. I'll admit my lore was kind of slapdash together. Like, I built it in reverse, kinda. Like, I'm still using the same graphics package that I used when I first started streaming because I didn't want to change it because I liked its vibe. And I was like, I want to build a VTuber and lore that lets me still use that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, geek. I work for a thankfully benevolent mega corporation named Koumori, and they have joined forces with the Galactic Unified Government to try to archive the 21st century. And there are methods they have of doing it that I am not at liberty to actually talk about, but
you're on an NDA.
specifically, I was able to get some semi-shoddy retro-temporal broadcast equipment from our company archives and built it and like threw it all together using my personal setup. This is not Google Glass. This visor lets me mainly use it to like keep track of system status and also sometimes keep up in chat for when people actually talk in there.
Oh gosh, hold on. My OBS is having a moment. I'll give her a second.
Of course it is.
Of course
it is.
Thanks, OBS. Oh, goodness gracious. Also, yeah, so you're on an NDA, so we can't talk about everything.
I do work for a company. I am technically on company time right now.
You know what? Is there any better way to be spending your company time? Let's be real here.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's my next. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like straining my neck just a little bit to be like, wait, what does that one say?
It's called you do what I do and like just do what my mom does. Just hold the paper really close up to your face and then squint.
I'm not a grandma though.
Like that image of Winnie, like that one image of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh gosh. Ooh, this one's also a very fun question. You can pick literally anyone you want. The first interview I had, they were a little worried about being overambitious, but this is literally, we're talking about like being as ambitious as you want. Who do you think you would include in your dream collab?
I mentioned Skin Teen already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they are 100% at the top of the list. Like, I have been following her since high school, since that first time I co-started streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I did a couple of test streams because of her. And if I actually got to do some kind of collab stream with her, be it on Warhammer 40k or just any game really, hell, maybe even teach her Osu or Bullet or something, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just some kind of stream with her, I would be over the moon.
Oh, hell yeah. Is there anybody, I mean, you can list as many people as you want. I kind of went off the last couple times. So you can go off.
I mean, Jade, or Skin Teen, is very much at the top of my list, but then, like, to do the equivalent of what my mom calls lottery shopping, I would love to do a collab stream with Ludwig.
Oh, yeah. You can totally go lottery shopping here. It's literally anybody that you would ever want to collab with.
I mean, it's mainly just Jade and Ludwig, honestly.
They're fine.
Like, Jade is much more achievable because we are both streamers, and I am like part of her community to some extent, even though I haven't been able to watch her as much as I would like to lately because of my job.
Mm-hmm.
But but inevitably, if I would love as like an end goal thing to have some kind of collab stream with her.
Yeah. I feel like I should be doing some more collabs with some of the people that I've already been hanging out with, or that like I've already streamed with or been friends with for a while. But I don't have any good other ideas right now anyway, besides doing interviews. And if I've already interviewed them, I'm not going to interview them like again in the same exact format. So I really don't know.
I mean, if you want to do stuff with me, I can recommend a couple games we can use to play together.
We can always figure that out. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I think Link wanted to do a drinking stream with me the last time that we were talking about it.
Yeah, they mentioned that. That was something that you would have to do because I do not drink. Like,
yeah, that's fine. I mean, even just having people like say hi while I'm like doing a drinking stream, like I'm not gonna make anybody drink, obviously.
For shame, Geek. For shame,
Geek. Oh my! I look away from chat for 2 seconds, and now I look, and now I regret.
3 seconds, and then.
Man, I give up.
The fucking. Not even an hour into stream, we already got toilet humor.
I can't. Oh my god! It's fine. It's fine. You can play Gartic. Oh, that is. That's a good
I wasn't
point.
actually part of a huge Gartic Phone collab a couple months back, and it was chaos incarnate, but it was great.
I do really want to play some of the new Jackbox games. I need to get them first, but I would love to play some of the new Jackbox games. Those look like so much fun.
Hey, June, there's something you can do. It's called Sail the High Seas.
Sail the High Seas?
Yar har fetal DD.
Oh. Out of any way that you could have phrased that.
I mean, you got it.
I mean, but I like the developers. I don't really want a Yarhar Fiddledee.
Fair enough. I was doing that a lot more back before I had a job.
I'm glad Rekka got the joke too. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord.
Looks like your chat is finally cluing in. All I have to do is sing the first line.
Just make sure you don't collab with vampires. What's wrong with me collabing with vampires, huh? You got an issue with that?
Identity crisis. You're bad, but not the same kind, not the right kind of bad.
Right kind? There's a right kind of bad? Okay. You know what? You're not even trying to pick fighting. It's fine.
I mean, in their eyes, the right kind of bad.
I know, whatever. No, it's geek. It's really not high. It's not worth it.
Due to the furriness is a scale. Like, it depends on how much animal shit there is. Oh my god, there's been this conversation going on like every single time I stream now. Come on, man. Like, I would argue that June's look is kind of like in the Kimono Mimi level, not really furry, but very anime.
See? Thank you. At least somebody here is like defending me, because Chronic is always just straight up calling me a furry, and I'm like, what do you want from me?
like if you want a furry streamer, go watch Mike Feedback. They are 100% furry.
Yeah, I am not at the 50% furry threshold.
Geek knows what I'm talking about. Geek knows what I'm talking about.
Even if I have my wings, it's still only like what? Maybe 35 or 40%.
That still effectively just makes you the same level as a cat girl, because cat girls have the tail and paws and shit, you know?
Yeah, it ain't that deep. Who's anime?
I mean, that's how my mom treats it. We have had multiple conversations where it's like, God, there is nothing to watch on like Netflix or Hulu or whatever, and they have all those streaming services, and I'm like, I can recommend to you a couple of anime, and she usually goes, oh, but I can't handle watching the show and reading subtitles at the same time. And then I talk to them about dubs, and like the last time I did it, this was her reaction. Oh no, I could never do that. Not even joking. I think that was her trying to joke at like the nonsense anime terms that happen sometimes. Or was just her trying to, like, I don't even know, but that did shut the conversation up, and I haven't asked her about it since, because that just was very strange.
I thought you were gonna say something about like, oh, I can always recommend you some anime, and then I just pictured like a mom figure like clutching a Bible and like holding a cross out, being like, "Get that away from me!"
Oh no! She's not. No, we're not Christian.
That's what I was anticipating, though. But
I haven't showed anime to anyone. I've been trying to think of maybe to try to get my mom to try to watch one anime or two, because I know the kind of stories that she likes, and I know that there are anime that she would fucking love.
And she's just like straight up like, nah.
Yeah, it's like how my dad has such a Spider-Man fan to the point that he has a Spider-Man tattoo on his back, but refused to watch Spider-Verse for 3 years because it was animated.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
What? Okay. You know what?
Adults are fucking weird.
I mean, you're right. Oh, dear Lord above. Ooh, okay. Back to the interview questions. With streaming, or with, I guess, anything in general related to streaming, are there any skills? Oh God, I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know what it is.
Save that for the hot take section.
No.
Save that for the hot take.
Y'all wait.
Save that for the hot take.
Y'all wait your turn. So, like I was saying, when it comes to
Young Jedi.
Jesus Christ.
I don't like Star Wars. Why do I know so many Star Wars quotes?
I don't know. Anyway, when it comes to streaming, are there any desired skills that you would love to learn? Because I know, for example, some streamers, and me included because I'm planning on it, like they'll do like Duolingo streams where they learn a new language, or they'll do like, I don't know, like a lot of streamers might be artists and they're learning different things about art. Are there any skills like that you want to learn while you stream?
Maybe not something I would do on stream, but I really want to learn how to do like video editing and stuff. I want to be able to post highlights and like cut down my content instead of just throwing VODs wholesale onto my channel as an archive.
Mm-hmm. You're from the future, so of knowing Star Wars content? Just because CJ's from the future, of course it's Star Wars content? Do people collab in Duolingo streams? How would that even work? I don't think I've seen a collab in a Duolingo stream before. That could be interesting.
Like, honestly, right now, the main reason I'm using my channel is as like an archive thing, because inevitably I'm thinking like, ooh, this seems like a moment that some people would like to enjoy. And so when I do figure out how to do editing, I would love to go back and make like either a TikTok or a YouTube short or whatever on it for that.
Yeah.
Geek, fluently, I only speak English, but I know like the smallest little bit of Japanese because of my anime obsession. And also I took Spanish for many years in high school and middle school.
Do you remember any of the Spanish?
I mean, I knew enough. I remembered enough of it to use it at my old job when I worked at a gas station, but I haven't really touched it since.
I was gonna say, I mean, you're always free to flex, because the last time I was with Link.
No, I do not speak Blorgian.
Sorry,
although that is something that I've been looking into because it does seem like a wonderful language.
Oh, you're about to learn? Oh, that's wonderful, Dudu. I'm glad.
Oh yeah. From what I've seen though, I've seen a lot of videos from like people from like native speakers and stuff. Apparently, sites like Duolingo and Rosetta Stone are mediocre at best for learning a language, which is kind of weird, but it does like get you introduced to the language, which is a decent start. Because I dabbled in like Duolingo and stuff for like when I wanted to either like brush up on my Spanish or to try to learn Yiddish and stuff. And they aren't the best at teaching because they like they teach you like random words and sometimes sentence structures and stuff, but they don't really go into grammar or why the words exist the way they do.
Yeah.
And they have like they have a Japanese course, but the problem is though is that Japanese, like every single like word in Japanese has like 4 layers of meaning and backstory behind it for why it is the way it is. Like why the word for idiot, baka, is made with the characters for horse and donkey.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's based off of it's like a shortening of a phrase mean like to look at a horse, like to look at a donkey and call it a horse, because it's a story about like an old Japanese emperor.
Oh, okay. God, that seems too much.
But like every single part of Japanese is steeped in that much lore and tradition, and that's even before you get into the world of onyomi and kunyomi, and the fact that even before that there still are 3 different like the simple way to describe it, 3 different alphabets for Japanese. You have the hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Just even before learning kanji, just learning hiragana and katakana takes fucking ages. Because like if it was sensible, then like all the ones for the same vowel sound, if it was sensible, all of those would look similar at least. But no, every single character looks fucking so different, so random. It's why even after all this time, I only know a couple of them.
Yeah. Also, Chronic, the saying was looking at a horse or looking at a donkey and thinking that it is no, that's not Chronic.
Looking at a donkey and calling it a horse.
Yeah, Chronic.
Yes, but the problem is, Geek, is that there are a lot of words in Japanese that if you just sound them out or spell them out using hiragana and katakana, look the exact same. So you need the kanji to differentiate them.
Oh, dear Lord.
Like, trust me, it's weird. I watch a lot of like YouTubers that are about language and stuff. Like I watch Native Lang, I watch Zednaf, I watch a couple of people that are very specifically about teaching Japanese and stuff. And like, I'm not trying to like take the time to learn Japanese, but I just love learning about that kind of content. I like learning. And so I tend to go on rabbit holes.
Yeah, it's interesting content for sure.
A donkey is a mule.
Wait, I thought a mule was what? Like a crossbreed of a donkey and a horse?
Maybe. I don't remember that much.
I don't want to claim that I'm an expert. So.
I'm not either. I'm just saying that it sounds right that a donkey is a mule.
Okay. Shall we continue with the actual interview questions before we keep talking about donkeys and mules?
Please. I would like to try to get through this.
This one I may require a little bit more thinking, which is fine, but off the top of your head, or even just, thinking for like a minute or two, do you have any opinions about being an independent VTuber versus being part of a group or even part of like a corporate entity VTuber?
Ooh. Huh. I mean, I like being an independent VTuber because it means I can kind of because of the freedom, but I would also love to be at least part of some kind of group, so that way I could have just a recurring group of people to interact with instead of constantly collabing with random people, and also we can share fan bases and stuff. That would be nice. But being part of a corporation, I've heard from people that places like Hololive and Niji Sanji and stuff are actually kind of hellish to be part of behind the scenes. So I would not like to be part of a big corporation. That's fair, yeah.
Because I mean, I think we've already talked about the benefits and the disadvantages of both in previous streams, and I think for me personally, and like you said, being an independent VTuber gives me the freedom that I want, especially considering the fact that this is absolutely not my job. I do this because I enjoy doing it and because I just love being here, versus having it as my career and all of the stipulations that come with having something like streaming as a career. Oh my lord. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure for working for a company, and you have to keep up like the company image and just all.
Yeah. At that point, it feels like burnout would be like a real risk because it just seems like because it's less like you want to stream because you want to, you stream because you have to.
Yeah. And like, don't get me wrong, there is so much appeal in being part of a corporate group because of, you know, having that instant fan base, having all of the funding for the things that you need, and like being able to connect and start doing all the things that you want to do more or less like immediately, versus when you're an independent VTuber and you have to work your way up for like everything that you want, but you have all the freedom that you want and it doesn't feel restraining, it doesn't feel forced or anything. It's just, it feels a lot more natural.
Working for a mega corporation is different from working for a VTubing organization. There is a very big difference, and I thankfully work for one that, as I said, they are benevolent. They are quite benevolent. They have good benefits, good pay package, all that shit.
Yeah, they're good guys. The VTubing thing is just on the side. Don't worry about it.
There's a reason Koumori exists at all, and that's because people like them.
Yeah. Oh gosh. What's the... Oh, okay. I think we've already touched on this one a little bit because we talked about it a lot. But when it comes to your streaming, what would you describe is your main content or your main variety of content?
That is very hard to actually pin down because I still stream pretty much whatever the hell I think of that would be entertaining so far. Like, I guess you can say like my biggest niche was also because I would stream that a lot, but I also haven't really touched it in a while because I keep finding other games I want to play. Like, I recently purchased Neon White and I've been wanting to make that into a stream thing. I finally found a good emulator that doesn't butcher sound, so I want to go back to an old RPG from my childhood and play that on stream. I already did it once and I had a lot of fun, but I just haven't had the energy or the time to make episode 2, you know?
Yeah. There's a couple games that I haven't touched on the channel for a while that people are probably waiting for, and I just haven't added it to the schedule in like forever.
Speaking of games that you haven't gone to yet, have you looked at Murder by Numbers?
Yes, I have added it to my wish list and I am planning on getting it. I just haven't gotten it yet.
Smart.
Ooh, Geek has a question.
Geek has a question.
What were you about to say, CJ? I'm sorry.
I said that is probably wise because, like, I always try to go for a game when it is on sale or when it is at a discount. And what I've realized is that a good way to actually check the best price to actually get a game isn't to do it through the Steam app. If you download if you go to like the Chrome Web Store and download the extension Augmented Steam, it gives you basically, like, when on top of the buy button, it shows you both the current lowest price and the historically lowest price across a bunch of different vendors, so you know where to go so you're always getting the best deal.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I found it a while back and it's been quite helpful. Jeez. I've been getting a lot of stuff on Humble and Green Man Gaming and stuff because of Augmented Steam.
I will have to look into that then. I will grab that as fast as humanly possible then.
I can link it to you after stream.
Yeah.
Pineapple on pizza. Depending on what else is on there, it's either really good or really bad.
You better watch your next words carefully, CJ. You're gonna
You said you wanted a hot take.
It's not until the end. Not until the end.
The funny thing is, pineapple on pizza isn't even my hot take. I have a hot take that, depending on who you are, would be like either yes, 100% definitely, or you will think I am crazy.
Oh lordy.
Maybe not as crazy as Zephyr with the fucking raw egg and cola, but
Oh, Xerath?
Still,
Oh god,
Xerath,
fucking.
yeah. Maybe not as unhinged as that take, but still.
No, Chronic, it is not time for hot takes yet.
I'm
Chronic,
so
you will wait your turn. No, you're good. No worries. Chronic, the hot takes are not coming until the end. You will wait your turn.
He called my door, by the way.
Okay.
That'll
You
help.
take your time. It's all good. Also, Dudu, I am not planning on playing.
That's totally fine.
What?
Yeah, sorry, I had to. My sibling came in. I got yelled at for being too loud. Sound travels very easily in this house.
Yeah, same with my house. Also, Dudu, I am not planning. If you mean on stream, no, I am not planning on playing that game. If you mean in my personal time, I am also not planning on playing that game. There will be cringe. Oh, shush. All hot takes are valid. Momochi, you say that. You say that.
That's debatable.
Yeah. Listen, I remember how viscerally you reacted to the whole Xerath raw egg RC Cola thing. We don't. They're not all valid, and it's fine that they're not all valid. Oh, okay. This one's a cute one. Do you have an Oshi mark?
I do, in fact. It hasn't really like populated anywhere because I don't really have enough of a fan base for it. But I do, in fact, have an Oshi mark. Can I do this?
I mean, you can type it in chat.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I have an Oshi mark, the little guy, because my the little guys because my fan base is the nanobots, and that seems appropriate, and the satellites because futuristic broadcast, that kind of shit,
Yeah. See, like, I have an Oshi mark as well, but I don't know if anybody really like uses it. I mean, I have it. It's kind of obvious, but
Oh, Geek, if you're curious, tell me that first guy is written down in the Unicode stuff as Space Invader.
Space Invader? Oh, cute!
Because it does kind of look like a guy from that old game, so I can kind of see it.
Yeah. Also, Geekson, an Oshi mark is normally a, what's it? Like an emoji. You pick out an emoji that, like, best relates to, you, and then your fan base will use it. Do I even want to read what he wrote? Is it better if I feign ignorance?
Nanobots? Is that height shaming? You should call them slightly below average. See, that one's actually good. That was good.
Oh, dear lord.
Thank you, Momochi.
Momochi is the sweetest. I love her so much. She already knows this. I adore her. Anyway. No, it's not. It's not.
Not membership. It's just to show that you are a fan. Technically, Oshi literally means fan, like fan or favorite. So it's to show that that you really like this streamer. So if you really like June, you could put like their Oshi mark at the end of your like Twitter handle or whatever.
Do you know what my Oshi mark is?
You said it's a peach and a bat, right?
It's a mango and a bat.
Mango and a bat. Rekka, you did miss it, but I'll post it again for you.
Did it get eaten up by my chat?
Maybe it's getting eaten up because
Hold on, let me type it.
I just typed it several times. Is it not showing up?
I got this. Hold on. It's the little okay, I see it.
Yeah, Space Invader satellite.
Hold on. I got this.
I guess you really do have like emotes turned off. Yeah, weird.
No, but even then, like, is that correct? Did I pick the right satellite, or is that the incorrect satellite? I hope that was the right one.
Correct.
Hell yeah!
You did pick the correct satellite.
Yay! Okay, I'm pinning it. There we go. Wonderful. Perfect. No, everybody knows now, and they better use it.
It shows in top chat. Okay, weird.
Well, I have it. You know what? It's fine. YouTube yogurt. Gosh. Oh, okay. So I talked to you a little bit about this before we started the stream, but do you have any streaming rituals? Anything that you like basically find yourself either needing to do or always happen to just do before streams anyway?
Use the bathroom, fill up my water bottle, and also fucking products. Use the bathroom, fill up my water bottle, turn off my fan.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they heard it. My room, it runs several degrees hotter than the rest of the house, and so usually I have two very big, very powerful fans going at all times to try to keep my room cool. And either they don't show up in, like, even if they get caught off by noise suppression, they very much not necessarily overload, but the like kind of like feedback into my
microphone.
Because I have it set up so that like I can hear myself talk to try to limit the amount of times that fucking happens, which clearly isn't working as well as I wish it was right now.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I'm excited and I'm happy. I usually control my volume a bit better.
We going off. That's just what happens every time that I do this.
Oh no, now everyone's gonna be using emoji.
Oh dear lord, do I regret everything, actually. This is not what It's fine.
Great, Crust.
It's fine. I think I know I mentioned it to you before stream, and I think I might have talked about it at another stream, but like specifically for me when it comes to like having streaming rituals, again, I do the same as you. Like, I fill up my water bottle, I use the restroom, I make sure that I like either ate before stream or that I have food sometimes like while I'm streaming if I'm in a rush, but I try to do karaoke for like the first hour before I have to stream, so that my voice is as like has as large of a range and like warmed up as it can be.
Yeah, you mentioned vocal training before. Yeah, I don't, because I honestly don't have that much of a vocal range to begin with. Even though I really do want to try posting a cover or two, which is like a bit of a like kind of oxymoronic considering I also do have a lisp, but I just figured it would be nice to like take a song I enjoy and put myself out there.
I don't think that's oxymoronic though. Like, having a lisp does not like prevent you from wanting to do any covers. So I don't think it's too bad.
I know, but a big problem with it is that like to actually do like make a cover, you need to be able to like listen to yourself sing and like be able to do like audio leveling and stuff and audio engineering. I kind of can do the editing to make it all like level and stuff, but I hate listening to myself sing. I sound so fucking bad.
Trust me, like even with all of the years that I've been singing, which is like basically my whole life, I still really hate listening to the sound of my own voice. I can't stand it. It makes me like just so angry and frustrated and uncomfortable because I just don't like it.
I've gotten better at listening to myself talk, at least. That's much more doable. That's like, yeah, sure, okay. But singing is completely out of the question. So most of the time, if I'm in the car, I mainly just mouth along. I don't even try to sing.
Yeah. I mean, I hope that you're able to accomplish that goal of posting a cover one day because, you deserve to have that nice thing that you want to accomplish. Regardless of if you have a list or not. Part of that is also trying to figure out what song I'll actually use, and also whether or not it would be a Japanese song or an English song, because I listen to a lot of fucking music, But also, what I will say is that if any of y'all want music recommendations, let me know. My liked songs on Spotify alone is 1,400 songs. I listen to too much music. I will gladly give you something. I will ask you a question about music in just a hot second. But we're on like the last two like big interview-y questions, and then we'll get into all the fun ones. Just for anybody out there who might be thinking about, oh, maybe I should start VTubing or streaming as well. What kind of advice do you think you have to give them? Just anything, and really. Oh. This is going to sound a little weird, but a while back, Ludwig posted a video called like, if you want to start streaming, watch this. And I 110% recommend you
watch that first, because it's a good litmus test on if you'd even be able to do streaming. Like, it, just watch it, and at the end of the video, it's only like 20 minutes long. You would have it would be a very good idea, and if you even want to stream in the first place.
Ah, okay.
Like, I would post the link, but it seems like a lot of my stuff is getting eaten in your chat.
Thanks, YouTube. God, I promise I do not have my settings set at anything that would make it eat it up, but YouTube just wants to be so nice to me today.
I just looked at it again. It is 49 minutes. I am sorry.
Oh, you know what? It's fine. You know what? It's fine.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna try posting it, see what happens. Look in live chat. Don't worry about the time thing. Don't worry about the time thing at the end. Let me post it. There we go. I just posted in live chat, so if I did just post it, so it's not showing up, then links are getting eaten.
Okay.
But yeah, just look up, just search Ludwig start streaming, and you will see the video.
Okay. Specialize in a unique niche as a VTuber, like ASMR VTuber in VR chat, for example. I would make a joke about.
Part of that is why I went for the futuristic aesthetic, because not a lot of people are really going for that, except for like that one subset of Niji Sanji is going for like the future aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
But not a lot of people really are, and that's part of why I went for it, to like, you know, try and make myself unique.
I feel like that's also why I decided to be a fruit bat, although I seem to be running into the issue that people misidentify what I am, because I get new people in my chat being like, oh, what a cute fox. I'm like, what kind of fox looks like this? I don't.
And dude, what I will say is that Ludwig's content is very different, but he is also one of the most successful streamers for a reason. He does have very good wisdom, very good advice in that video. It's long and it is a lot to go through, but I still recommend you watch it.
I think, what was it? The advice that I gave last time, and I think it's still the advice that I will stand by like forever and forever, is if you are considering being a like VTuber, a streamer, whatever it might be, you have to be really comfortable with just talking to yourself. You gotta get used to talking to yourself.
Yeah, I'll admit I'm not the best of that, which is why I always try to do collabs, because I find it much easier to talk when I have someone with me. I'm not the best at talking to myself, but that's part of why I also brought up that old RPG from ages ago, because RPGs have a lot of fucking talking in them, and at the very least I can just read out what they say as a way to fill space, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like my chat's already used to me. I always be talking down my ass all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, my little pins in my hair. I don't have that for this model. It's only on my other model, unfortunately. You gotta have a healthy dose of insanity.
I mean,
oh gosh.
I mean, to want to put yourself out there like this, you do need to be a little, not, the way I put it is every streamer is a little neurodivergent.
We can't be normies. We can't be completely normies. We're streamers.
No, if you're normal, then you would just be a chatter.
Yeah. No, dude, we're not getting into the furry debate anymore. I don't want to hear any more talk about furries.
What I will say is that furry and furry culture used to be a very big part of me.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it.
No, not at all. I'm just saying is that, like, you know the thing about furries being horn dogs.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, there definitely are very much nicer and safer pockets of the fandom, but so many furries are just horny.
I will ask you a question about that at a later time.
Go for it.
No, later time. We're still in the interview. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. Later time. That's fine. That's totally fine.
Oh, gosh. Last big question. Oh, I'm gonna pop off and catch a few Z's. Yeah, that's okay, Rekka. Thanks for stopping by.
That's fair. You're out of spoons. I get it, Rekka. Go rest.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. last, and I think one of the most important questions, it's not really a question, but you know, one of the most important things, plug in your socials. So I already slapped your Twitch link in my description because I always do that for all of my guests. But do you want to go ahead and share some of the other socials that you have?
Yeah, sure. The simplest way to find all of them would be my link tree, which is linktr.ee/callmecj_. There you'd find a link to my YouTube channel, my Twitch, my Discord, my Mastodon, because I don't use Twitter anymore. That's the easiest way to find all of my content.
Yeah. I'm here, so it's all, we still have at least one moderator, so we're all good.
Yeah.
Now we're getting into all the fun questions, all the great fun questions, and we're going to end on probably the worst note.
I will not talk about fetishes on this stream. We are not talking about fetishes on this stream.
No. I am a perfectly say-so, wholesome, wonderful fruit.
Thank you. Get that shit out of here. That was too much. Oh,
dear Lord above. Okay. Going into all the fun questions. Also, no, Chronic, it's not your turn yet. You will wait.
We still have a little bit longer to go before that.
Chronic. Okay, anyway. So, all the fun questions will start. What is your favorite game?
Oh, you had to. Okay.
I'm evil.
See, it's weird. For the longest time, I would say League of Legends, but also I haven't touched that game in fucking ages because I've just fallen out of favor with it, but I also keep going back to it because of Stockholm Syndrome. But I also know the game that I keep going back to that I do genuinely enjoy the most is Osu. I've had an account with that game for like 12 years at this point, and I keep going back to it because it's really fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
But also the longest time I would have said Magic the Gathering, but I also don't feel comfortable saying that because Magic has been going in a really bad direction these last couple years, and I can't really support them.
Oh god, you got everybody in chat mad now.
No. I was the worst kind of person. I was subhuman for a very long while.
I was about to say something real mean, but that's like drag queen levels of like reading you, and I don't want to do that to you because that's mean.
Do it. Let's see how accurate you are. Let's just do it.
L plus ratio plus furry plus league player plus magic player plus Osu player.
God damn it. I thought it was gonna be like an actual insult thing, not like
L plus ratio. Oh god.
Like my go-to insult is just weird, but it just makes people go confused. But I still love it because it's an insult, but it's not like harsh.
Yeah.
I can tell by the way you type that you're fat.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It shuts them up. It shuts them up.
Listen, you called me out. Emoji. You called me out last time because what was it? I did a key smash and you were like, you speak bottom, and I was like, excuse me? Man. Oh.
But then you also did another key smash after, so I wasn't sure if you were agreeing with me or you were just.
No, listen.
Chronic, you know about string concatenation. Good for you.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus. No, I was not about to do like a full insult because I'm not built that way. I'm too nice. I'm too nice to do that.
Oh, it took me a moment to realize what you said, dude.
You speak bottom isn't bad. Some people like you, Momochi.
No, geek. I wasn't saying that at June. It was just
no.
general thing. Like that's just my general go-to internet insult to shut people up because it makes them so confused. It also still kind of works.
I think a good insult like having a piece of it that sparks confusion is the thing that like sends it over the edge, because you could just be like purely outright mean, but adding the sense of confusion is like, wait, what?
Yeah, just saying you're fat is really basic and easy, but saying it, I can tell by the way you type that you're fat, that makes people ask questions.
It's like, huh? What? The connections ain't connecting. Lay down in bed.
Hell yeah, Rekka. Hell yeah.
I give up. I can't do this anymore. Y'all, thank you so much for coming today.
Come on, it hasn't been 2 hours yet.
Man, it hasn't. But sometimes I really wish it were.
See, Chronic, you can turn any fucking thing into an insult with the right thing in front of it. Like, before I had this, I would constantly call people, I would say, you absolute shoelace, and that would also make people confused and shut them the hell up.
I bet you eat oranges with the peel.
Yes, perfect.
I'm getting in the spirit of it. When the subconscious reveals the answer to the insult after the conversation is the best. Rekka, I'm not reading your comments about your fart anymore. This is... Okay. This was the question that accidentally turned into a hot take the last time I was doing an interview, but what is your favorite movie?
Ooh, see, that one's kind of actually hard to say, because don't really watch a lot of movies lately, but, like, Crust, Nonagon Infinity is a fucking wild album that I still listen to, like, weekly. That's all I have to say on King Gizzard. Like, King Gizzard is really fucking cool. I'm not the biggest fan of psych rock, but that album is so fucking neat. But for favorite movie, I don't really have one. I just have a lot of movies I like and like recommending to people.
That's fine.
But yeah, the two ones I do the most are Annihilation, which is like a horror movie from a couple years back that just looks really unique because it's like a monster movie that's still all practical effects despite being made in like the 21st century. And also I recommend Arrival, which is like an alien movie, but it's not immediately but like these are scary and we need to shoot them up. And no, it's very much more about like we need to understand these creatures. And so it's a lot of like it's a lot of like them trying to converse with these aliens that literally don't speak or write in any way that we do, because the main thing about the aliens is that they experience time in a way that's different from how we experience time. That influences the way they talk and the way they write, and it's really fucking cool.
What was the other movie that you said that you normally recommend?
I recommended Annihilation and Arrival.
Ooh.
Arrival is the one about like the aliens that talk, and Annihilation is just a really good horror movie.
Okay.
There's a like as I said, it's made in like the modern day, but it's still all practical effects. There's not a lot of CGI in it. If you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The bear in that movie was 100% real. Like, it was made with models and everything, and that makes it, in my opinion, like 30 times scarier, and it lived in my nightmares for a good week afterwards. Total recommend. When
you said real bear, I was like, oh, they recruited one, like they did the casting call for a bear. I was ready to not question that. I'm like, yeah, they're doing a casting call for the perfect bear actor.
They were made back before movies got really, really generic and really digging for ideas. Like, the fact that Cocaine Bear exists at all is a whole different story. No,
we already had that conversation privately about the fucking Cocaine Bear movie.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to. I'm not saying we have to repeat it for chat. I'm just saying is that it's kind of indicative of the state of movies in general. Yeah.
Ooh, but moving on to the question that I think you probably be most excited to like go off about. Do you have specific favorite artist for music. I'm guessing there's just too many to count because I'm in the same boat as you. I get it.
Yes, you would very much have to specify like what style or what genre. Like what I will say is that there's one band that I can still kind of say like in general is a favorite. Like a lot of ones I still have to like think about for a bit, but the one that I always have off the top of my head is Bring Me the Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like both. I liked them both when they were doing like like more metalish type stuff, like with Sempiternal and Suicide Season. And I also still really like their newest stuff with Amo and their newer albums. Like it's a very different sound, but it still works, and it's still very cool that I can put on like Teardrops or whatever and have my mom vibe out to it.
Yeah.
But for pretty much any other thing, you would need to specify a genre or like a style, and that's what I have to do to get you my favorite.
Fair enough. I feel like I have like 3 or 4 different vibes, and I've talked to my chat about this already. I love making Spotify playlists. That's just something I love, having music that's like perfectly tailored to me and includes all the songs that I want to listen to. So I have like one playlist of all throwback songs, so it's a mix of like 60s and 70s rock and like disco.
I mean, okay. I mean, all my playlists are all a bit like, my playlists tend, like with the amount of music I listen to, they do kind of turn into dump playlists a little bit. Mm-hmm. But the one thing I like doing is to give my playlist fun names, because I'm that kind of person.
Yeah.
So my workout, so like I have, so like the stuff that just kind of tingles, like the really crazy glitchy stuff is Hehe ADHD Go Burr.
Yeah.
I have songs I would use for running if I wasn't fat and lazy. I actually do use, because I made it many years ago, back before I was that. I just like the vibe. Like my stuff to calm me down is my panic button.
Mm-hmm.
I have dual 1971 Vroom Vroom for my driving playlist.
Nice.
Like that kind of stuff.
Because like if I had to list specific artists, like for that specific playlist, it's a lot of Michael Jackson, the Bee Gees, ABBA, Prince, Earth, Wind and Fire, but I also have playlists of like just jazz music, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett. Then I have like my current popular favorites.
Do not bring up MGK in my presence, doo-doo.
Listen, I got a little bit like tilted about. I was not expecting you to go full.
And, like, there are some artists that I don't like saying artists are bad, like they're like that they are like not worth listening to. If you listen to MGK, there is something wrong. So
aggressive. I love it. I love the aggression. That was so funny. Oh my god.
Just the mere existence of Emo Girl as a song.
Oh, dear lord, yeah.
MGK is Machine Gun Kelly, and Gerard Way was my fucking childhood.
Dudu doesn't like him, and I got real mad about it the other day.
Dudu, you and I cannot be friends.
Sorry. That's what I was saying. I was like, what are you throwing these fighting words in for, huh? Why you gotta do all that?
Like the crazy, like his stuff with like MCR and his collabs are really good, but he's literally done metal. Like he worked with Matt Heafy's Trivium on his album Ibaraki, and he does actual like false chord screams, and they're fucking incredible, because I didn't even know it was Gerard Way until I looked up the lyrics and it said that these were from Gerard Way. He's
just like such a cool guy too, because like he also like writes comics and stuff, right?
He's the guy behind the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I freaking love him.
Chronic,
stop also, trying to make
yes. I can't listen to Death Grips for a long time, but Death Grips in general is fucking incredible.
I think we'll switch gears and go to another little fun question. So again, I guess same wheelhouse where we're just asking like all your favorite stuff. Do you have a favorite food or drink?
See, it's kind of weird. For the longest time, when it comes to drink, I would say Dr. Pepper cream. But I've really cut like soda out of my life because they are just like, because they taste delicious, but it's empty calories, the pure definition of empty calories. And I've been trying like my damnedest to actually lose weight, and I have lost a lot of weight. I am down 70 pounds since February of last year.
Look at you go!
And that is through doing things like cutting out soda and eating healthier and stuff.
I'm proud of you. That's great.
But outside of that, I will love basically any dish if it has noodles in it.
Ooh, you're like a noodle and pasta person?
Yeah, not even just pasta. I mean like pad thai is like the ultimate comfort food.
Oh, okay. I see you.
But I do love pretty much anything with noodles. I love Alfredo. I love marinara. Just anything with noodles of it is delicious.
Fair enough.
But also sushi in general is one of those things that you cannot stop. Like if you put sushi in front of me, I will eat until I explode.
I think I'm getting sushi this upcoming weekend, which I'm very excited about. You probably look like a chat IRL now. Ooh, geek.
No, I am nowhere near that. I am still extremely heavy. I've always been heavy. I've always been that kind of person, even growing up. But I got very scared and sad when I went to the doctor's office and it said that the scale they put you on was almost at 400 pounds. That was too much.
Oh, okay. It's one of those wake up call things.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
My family was saying too heavy, but it was like I get that I'm big, but I'm trying to stop it, but I never really was trying it that hard. But then I saw that scale, and it really was a bit of a wake-up call.
Yeah. I'm planning on stopping my Chronic, I don't need to hear this from you right now. Just listen. We will get to the tomato things when we get to the tomato things, for the love of God. Oh, dear Lord. And then, what's it? What's my next one? Oh, this one's an easy one. Favorite color?
Blue, obviously.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Oh gosh. I mean, lately I've been on a kick for a very specific shade of blue, but I've always been a pink girl lately, so I don't know what's happening to me. It feels weird.
Oh, you're an egg.
Huh?
That's a joke for someone that doesn't realize they're trans yet.
Oh.
It's like a term for someone that doesn't realize they're trans.
I didn't.
Going from the quintessential guy girl color to the quintessential guy color, it means you're an egg.
No, but it's only one very specific shade of blue, so I don't know what that means. It's only one shade of blue, and it's
I mean, fair enough.
It's cause and I think I've already told my chat this before. I took pictures and I posted them somewhere. I got new glasses recently, and they're very bougie. They are they're Swarovski branded, and they have little crystals on the side.
You're fucking kidding me, June.
Listen. It wasn't on purpose. I just ended up picking one that I thought was cute, and then I looked and I was like, oh, holy crap, that's
that gets the angry face. That gets the angry face.
Listen, I was born expensive and I'm gonna die expensive. That's
Sure. But I can still be upset about you buying a fucking Swarovski glasses.
But the case and the glasses wipe that it came with is a very specific shade of baby blue, and it's just so attractive to me, and I'm starting to collect multiple things in this shade of blue, and I don't know what's happening to me because everything else lately has all been pink, and I'm like, what's happening to me? Why am I making this switch into blue? I love it so I'm planning on dyeing my hair this shade of blue. I love this shade of blue.
Okay, Something about that color really gives me dopamine, huh?
It's like my obsession right now. Before and I've talked about this to my chat before. My hair, I had it dyed like a dark, vivid green, and I loved it. I loved it really, really. Like, I had it for more than a year. But now, like, my hair's already grown out and I only have like the very tips of my hair that color because, like, I just grew out all the part that oh my. You know what? Fine. I'll shut up. Whatever. What's your favorite piece of clothing?
I'm sorry. I had to. He fucking...
No, you're allowed to call him out. You're allowed to call him out all you want. You're good.
I do not have a favorite piece of clothing.
None?
No. Genuinely.
Huh.
Like my wardrobe has gotten very conservative because of my job. I used to wear a lot of graphic tees and I just really don't anymore.
Fair enough.
Like, I could argue maybe it could be like an old sweatshirt I used to wear, but it's probably either been donated or lost, whatever, many years ago.
That still counts though. Or like if you have like a favorite pair of pajama pants or a pajama shirt because it's just the most comfortable thing you own, like just anything.
No, not really. I am a tactile person, but I'm not so tactile to have like I need to wear this specific pair or else I'm non-functioning. I'm not that far tactile.
Ooh, okay, then Momochi has a follow-up question. Do you prefer your clothes to be skinny or oversized?
Oh, that's actually a good question. I like when my shirts and jackets are oversized, but I like skinnier or like more slim cut pants because they make me look a little bit nicer. Because I still am a very big person, but I hate wearing like a tight shirt or whatever because that just makes me feel like death.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if I have a good answer to that question. Cause like I feel like I'm also in a very similar boat to you where like I like to do like a matching thing. If I'm wearing like leggings or like tight pants, I like to wear a very flowy shirt. But if I'm wearing like a tighter shirt, then I'll get like an oversized like flowy pant or like a skirt. But what's it? And my chat can vouch for me here. Just the other day, I got a dress delivered during my stream, and it is.
And you stopped stream to go put it on? Did you stop stream to go put it on?
Absolutely, I did.
Of course you did.
But it's a very, very cute dress. It is body conforming.
Oh. It's not like the Virgin Killer sweater, is it?
No, it's not. But, you know, I am planning on going out for, like, the end of this month. So I needed a going out dress.
Fair enough.
So, you know, I thought you were going to talk. No. Chronic. That's what. No. Anyway. Last couple questions before we hit the hot take.
Cool.
With your streaming, would you consider yourself more on the say-so side, like PG-13, 18 plus?
On my own stream, I very much try to go for PG-13, but I also really feed off the energy of whoever I happen to be collabing with. So like I stream a lot with lately I just end up streaming a lot with this VTuber named Vera, and she is very much 18 plus, and so I end up becoming kind of 18 plus when I'm with her.
Gotcha. But for the most part, like on your own terms, you're more of like a PG-13.
Yeah, I try to keep it PG-13.
Yeah.
Even though like I can kind of go a little off the rails, like on Mastodon or whatever. I have some very, very strong opinions about certain things, as I'm pretty sure you are aware when I
we've made a parent. Oh gosh.
Like when I beta tested the hot take, like you know that I have some very strong opinions that very much are not fit for lives, you know?
Nah, I got you. And then these ones.
So I sometimes would post them on Mastodon as like to get like the raw, uncut CJ experience.
The raw experience. These ones should be pretty easy. Do you prefer coffee or tea?
I have to say coffee just by default, because I've had a lot of really big issues with sleep lately. Either I sleep too much or I sleep too little. And a night I'll have to get up at 6 a.m. every day to go to work is not a good combination. And but my workplace offers not only free coffee but free espresso. So my morning routine would be to get 2 or 3 shots of espresso, drown it in the powdered sugar and creamer they have, and then just guzzle that to try to get through the day. You know what, Val? If it's free, then it's free. So I get you. Exactly. Outside of that, I'm much more an energy drink person, like specifically Celsius. Okay. Like that was for the longest time I was drinking Bang, but then Bang has kind of gotten like sued or whatever, and so you can't find them anymore. And then I drink Celsius, and I actually like the taste of Celsius a lot more because when I got to drink Bang once after trying Celsius a lot, Celsius tastes like absolute garbage. Like it is overly sweet, overly sour. It is just bad. Just nasty. Very. Got you. Are you a morning or a night person? I think obviously I already kind of, I knew the answer to this. I am a night person. I'm slowly kind of forced to become more of a morning person through my work schedule, but it is still kind of rough. Listen, the first time that we got to sit down and talk to one another, it was already like almost midnight, so to be fair. Yeah. Oh gosh. Ooh, this is a question that I like to ask because I love sweets and I like to see what people's preferences are when it comes to sweets. Do you find yourself liking chocolate or vanilla more? In terms of that specific pairing, chocolate 100%. See? I'm not saying I don't like vanilla. Yeah. But I've seen people that I just like plain vanilla, and that makes me really confused because usually I would have like at the very minimum like cookies and cream ice cream or something if I have to. Yeah. But usually I much prefer something with chocolate in it. Yeah. But outside ice cream, like the best candy in my opinion is Mike and Ike's. Oh, you like Mike and Ike's? Yeah. Ooh. They're fucking great. Not like the normal, not like the original food flavors, like the more specialty flavors, like the all red ones, all blue ones, the tropical ones. Those are fucking delicious. The regular original fruit, or whatever it's called, is mediocre. You know what? I don't think I've heard anybody feel that strongly about Mike and Ike's, and to be fair, it's very refreshing to hear somebody have such a positive opinion about Mike and Ike's. So you know what? Respect. I'm giving respect where respect is due. Wait, you've known people that hate Mike and Ike's, really? Not that they hate Mike and Ike's, but I don't think I've heard anybody have very strong opinions about Mike and Ike's before. Because most people are like, yeah, Mike and Ike's are okay. And I'm like, yeah, they're okay. But like, I don't know. I've never heard anybody give them like a real shout out. So, you know, good on you. No. Mike and Ike's are 100% my favorite candy. Dang. Okay. Mike and Ike's, if you ever need a sponsor, you know where to find us. Yeah, like they'd sponsor a fucking VTuber. I got your man. I got all the digits. You know, if you want to sponsor my man's over here, he will sing you the high praises. I agree with Chronic. Chocolate flavoring usually is really fucking bad, but like actual chocolate is really good. Yeah. No, it's Mike and Ike's. Hold on, I'll type it. They're a chewy candy. What's up, geek? Is it like that? Or is it like an apostrophe? Yes, but it's exactly. Like that. It's like that. That's what they are, Mike and Ike's. And they're just like little fruit, like they're not like chewy like gummies, but they're, you know. They're like a classier jelly bean. Yeah, they're kind of like jelly beans. They're more pill shaped, I guess. They are 100% jelly pills. Yes. 100%. Yeah, they're jelly pills. I mean, they are pretty good. I don't have any gripes with them. Ooh, Jolly Ranchers? Opinions on Jolly Ranchers? Uh, no.
Oh, okay.
Like, their flavors are good, but they destroy your teeth in the worst way possible, and yeah. Fuck no. Just no.
I mean, I'm in it
Like,
for
also,
the bag, so.
Yes, in it for the bag, but also something as bad as raid is something I would not put myself under, because if it's I would love to get sponsored by like a video game or a video game company, but a game as predatory as raid is an ultimate no.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned gachas, if a game I wanted to play has a gacha in it, I will uninstall, because I have the kind of personality that would spend money I don't have on that gacha.
Yeah.
So it's like a self-preservation thing. I very much had a wake-up call when I used to dump way too much money into a game called Immortal Taoists on my phone, and I effectively prestiged into like a second level that meant to do anything would have to keep pumping money in, that was very much a wake-up call for me, because it was supposed to be a free-to-play game. But I did put in a lot of money into it, because it was like one of those things where like you do this to speed up or to get extra items or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it was that kind of game. And it was very much like, oh, shit, this is completely I cannot do this anymore. And that woke me up in terms of that game, because it wasn't a gacha, but it was very much a predatory mobile game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the thing, Chronic. Mobile games are insidious. They will do whatever they can to get money out of you. Like, there are some exceptions. There are some games that are exceptions to that rule, and I have got a couple. And this is going to sound like of course, but a lot of games that don't are rhythm games. Like, once you get past all of the clones of Piano Tiles and Tap Tap Revolution, and you get to the ones that have actual heart behind them, like Cytus and Demo and Rotano and all of those games, you have wonderful experiences with very little in terms of actual, like, no predatory stuff in it. Like, you can put money in to get extra songs or extra skins or whatever, but you don't have to.
Yeah. You can
very much play to your heart's content with just what you get from purchasing the game.
I've spent a little too much money in the past on like otome games. I am not very proud of the previous me who had spent as much money as I did on otome games.
My sibling had a phase where they were obsessed with Mystic Messenger, so I get it.
Yeah, but for me, it wasn't Mystic Messenger. It was.
You are screaming in pain right now, which obviously are.
What? There was what was it?
Sibling.
Nah, you good, no worries. I forget the name of the game that I've talked about this so many times before, and I don't remember the actual name of the game now that I'm actually like trying to think about it. But there was a game that I spent absolutely way too much of my money into, just trying to get like the CG cut screen things, because like I had seen what's it, they had talked about it before where it's like, oh well, you don't have to spend any money because you're not going to miss out on any of like the actual story plot, and you won't miss out on like anything like super important. You don't have to spend your money, but it's like for the nice CGs, and then you get like attached to the characters, and then it's like, oh well, oops. Oh gosh. Describe it, I'm hella curious now. It's the one I talked about it in my favorite character bingo, but I don't remember the name of the actual game now. It's the one with Julian, the one that I always rave about all the time.
Julian?
Huh?
But when you said Julian, my first thought was King Julian.
No, not.
just like a pin-up a pinup thing with the text, I like to move it,
I promise it is not King Jewel. Yes, the Arcana. I completely blanked out on the name. But yeah, like, they always say, like, well, you don't have to spend money because you're not gonna miss any, like, plot. But, you know, like, I want the CGs. I want all the nice CGs. I want them.
Fair enough.
Oh, goodness gracious. But now, my beloved Junebugs and CJ, it is time for our favorite segment of the talk show. And I'm so afraid of what you could possibly say that would get any worse than what Zaraf had shared with us previously. But if you would, and I will give the floor to you, I am permitting a singular hot take. But please try to keep some mental integrity. I am so afraid.
3 words, or 4 words. Ketchup belongs on pasta.
Uh-oh. Not only have you absolutely murdered Chronic, but oh my god. Do you plan on defending yourself here?
I mean, do you want me to?
I mean, you kind of have to, or else I can't. That one is fine. Oh, well, you got one person in your corner.
Thank you, Momochi. Yeah, it's called growing up. I was a kid with a very picky palate, and so a lot of times my dinner would be grilled chicken cut up in a bowl of pasta mixed with ketchup, and it was delicious. Like, you don't need to, like, it's not like you drown it in ketchup. No, it's just like you make it like a little, you turn it into like a little sauce or whatever, and it's sweet, it's savory because, you know, ketchup, and it just works. Like there are people that put like ketchup on eggs and shit, and I don't understand why putting ketchup on pasta is such a problem.
See, the culinarian in me is screaming.
100%. It is a bastardization of a tomato sauce, but for something quick and easy that can satisfy a very picky child, it is a godsend.
I can see the nostalgia that's baked into it, and I can, like, understand it. I don't think that, like, morally I can defend you, but I can understand where you're coming from. You don't have
to. I have Momochi. I have Momochi on my corner. That's fine.
I cannot be held responsible for the actions that my chat takes against you.
I mean, you never said you did. It was implied that you don't, given the amount of times you fight them.
I think out of anything that you could have said, though, I am not the one who's the most upset here. Normally, I become the most enraged, angry, unstoppable being of a mammal that one can become. But I mean,
I have another hot take that may piss you off even more if you're curious. That's also food related.
I'm so afraid. It is food related?
Yes.
This one might send me over the edge depending on what it is. So what is it?
Barbecue sauce on pizza is fucking delicious.
Well, to be fair, I don't eat or consume barbecue sauce, therefore I have no opinion on this.
Damn it.
I cannot agree nor disagree because I don't consume barbecue sauce. And I don't care if that's a hot take.
Yes, Momochi agrees. Yes. My go-to, like, my family used to order Domino's a lot, and our go-to order was instead of tomato sauce, we'd do barbecue sauce, chicken, and extra cheese.
I mean, that's not a bad combo.
It's not a bad combo.
Peach can't eat pizza without it? Peach? Momochi? Honey.
What? Wow, okay.
You can't eat pizza without it. That's a hot take. Phrasing it that way? Ooh, shit. I don't.
I mean, I think you kind of make them in a similar way.
Sometimes some barbecue sauce's like main base component is ketchup, but it has a bunch of other stuff in it too.
Yeah, but the thing is though, that barbecue sauce is a whole other story, because you can have really good barbecue sauce and absolutely horrendous barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Like if you don't mind me going into a deep cut for a minute, Cooking with Jack has his own barbecue sauce, and depending on the batch, it is either really mediocre, like Sweet Baby Ray's level, or absolutely unpalatable.
Oh no, not Cooking with Jack. Oh no. You exposed me to the horrors of war.
You're welcome.
I can't live like this.
You're welcome.
Oh my lord. You know, this is probably the nicest note that we've ended on with a hot take, because I think the worst one was with Zerath, because everybody collectively just got so disgusted and angry and furious.
Yeah, I was hoping he would show up in chat so we could call him out.
And at this hour, he's asleep. I'm going to lobby for capital punishment. Sorry, I am not responsible for your actions. You can do whatever you want. I'm not a part of that.
I'm down for that if it exclusively gets via guillotine.
Only guillotine. That's the only classy way to do it.
Exactly.
Oh my lord.
Exactly. Like, lethal injection is hell, doesn't work. The electric chair is inhumane. Guillotine is the only way to do it.
I like how you have, like, such a specified, like, if it's not this way, then I don't want it. You know what? Live your truth. Go off, king.
I said I like learning. I've gone on many, many rabbit holes.
I'm afraid of your rabbit holes.
Like, there are stories of people that have survived lethal injections, and it is basically torture.
Yeah. I mean, I could imagine. I think on that note...
Hell yes, Chronic.
Oh,
hell yes.
gosh.
Show me off for everyone.
I can't in good no. Well, as long as the streets aren't my streets. Oh gosh.
Jokes on you, Gene, because you said that we are now specifically going to have it happen directly in your front yard.
No, please. I gotta put sunglasses on and prevent myself from witnessing any of this. I don't want any part of this. I did not sign up for this. No, Chronic, don't lobby for this.
Fun for the whole family.
Absolutely not.
Execution.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Oh my god, okay. We ended okay, and then that happened.
Your husband's good at taking everybody out here.
And now I can't live like this. I can't do it anymore.
Good.
Oh gosh. But anyway, CJ, thank you so much for joining us today for such a cursed episode.
I mean, these are only ever going to be cursed. You know that, right?
This isn't what I had ever initially planned.
I didn't expect this to end like this either, but it was fun.
I think just something about sitting in this specific room. I don't know if it's the bottles of wine or the fireplace or the plants. I don't know what's doing it, but the cursed, it's seeping out of the walls. It's in the floorboards. We can't escape it, no matter how hard we try. What happened to that one shy person? No worries. Yeah,
Chrono disappeared. Where the hell did they go?
I don't know. It's okay though. No worries.
Yeah, they were here for a while, and I appreciated talking to them. That was nice.
Yeah. No, they stuck around for as long as they could handle before we started going off about public executions and ketchup on pasta. So you know. I've kept my sanity in check for long enough, and now I'm going to end it.
That's totally fine.
Oh gosh. But again, thank you so much.
This has been great, chat. Thank you for having me on.
Of course.
I hope we can do more stuff in the future, June.
Yeah, we can always figure out like other collab streams. Guys,
Thank
please go check out CJ. You can find the link to their Twitch channel down below in the description. If you want to go find their link tree, it's with the same username, call me CJ_. So go ahead, show some love, say hi in the chat. They will probably recognize your name because you guys have been here literally all day for us.
Well, no, that's the thing. I stream on Twitch, and so unless their streams on Twitch are the exact same as on here, I wouldn't recognize them unless they specifically say, hey, I'm Emoji from June's stream or whatever.
Well, I mean, if they have the same username, then
then it'd be kind of obvious, but I'm pretty sure just Doodoo has already been taken as a name.
Probably, yeah. But you know, we can always figure things out. It's fine.
My computer can only handle so much, Geek. But I would love to try to do simultaneous streams, even though I don't know how I would manage 2 different chats. But
I feel like that would turn into just pure chaos at that point. That would be so much.
Yeah, like I do have an RTX 3070 and a fairly good, like a Core i7 something or other, but I also don't like trying to run it at max whack for that long.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, so I'm sticking to streaming on Twitch and like posting my VODs to Discord, YouTube until I learn how to edit and start making like YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever.
If only the potato PC could handle it. It's fine. Everything's fine. And I think with that, we're going to wrap up again one last time. Make sure you go check out all of CJ's streams and socials.
Cry about it.
Oh, gosh. And again, CJ, thank you so much for joining us today. Always nice having somebody to interview for the show, and I appreciate your time and all the effort, and maybe only a little bit of the ketchup on the pasta. But it was wonderful having you. Guys, thank you so much for joining us in chat today. This was really wonderful. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their evening, their morning, their afternoon, whatever it might be, wherever you guys are. And I will see you guys. You know what? We're gonna do a gorilla stream later tonight. We'll figure it out. I'll see you guys in just a little bit, maybe in like a couple hours, or you guys can catch me in the Discord. It's fine. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.